Hello.
Hello.
Jesus. I'm loud.
Wow, you're loud.
Yeah, I'm
Holy
just going to
crap.
hold it right here.
That's fine.
Oh, Lordy. Second time doing this episode.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. Apologies, all our gamers that listen to us. Last time we tried to record this episode,
Dawson had a paranormal illness.
I had a paranormal ghostly illness where if I stayed in one room for too long, I would start coughing uncontrollably. Very inconvenient. I'm better now, mostly.
Yeah.
It always takes me a bit to recover from a cold or something because my immune system is terrible. So that's why the I Don't Care episode didn't come out when it was supposed to. Also, the cable we had for my mic was fucked up and it kept disconnecting, and which left me completely inaudible at many points.
Yeah.
So we decided the episode was not releasable. So sorry about that.
Maybe we'll, like, if you're really curious as to what we said about it, like, the first time, maybe we will make that a Patreon thing the same week as another Patreon episode or something.
Maybe.
Something like that.
If y'all want it. I mean, there's only like 13 of you on Patreon, so like, which we're very thankful for.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But,
we thank you profusely.
We thank you profusely.
I put my head down on a table like I'm in Godzilla -1, begging you to find Mr. Tachibana.
So if even one of you Patreon is like, I'm curious, smile, then we'll put it up.
Yeah, I saw Godzilla -1 again last night.
Yeah. Was it better the second time?
Oh, much better.
Hell yeah.
Even more of a ruckus. Loved it.
Swag Messiah.
Oh yeah, it was quite swag Messiah.
Yeah.
Swagful.
Swagful.
How are you doing?
I'm doing, very sleepy. My sleep schedule's all fucked up.
Oh yeah.
It's I would like to say it's because of work, but it's because of Fortnite.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that you're playing Fortnite.
I'm playing so much Fortnite.
I forget if she saw that you were playing Fortnite or Jackie saw that you were playing Fortnite on Steam, but it was a very funny thing where it's like, I just saw Dawson was playing Fortnite.
Yeah, listen, man, they dropped they got Peter Griffin in the battle pass.
Yo.
So I've got to grind to get Peter Griffin.
Like fat Peter Griffin or like tactical Peter Griffin?
Like buff Peter Griffin.
Damn.
From that one episode where he's buff.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything's so hyper specific nowadays, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you kill Peter Griffin, like he's a boss in part of the map. When you kill him, he does the thing where like he hurt his knee in that one episode. Yeah, he does that. Yeah, they did. They got Peter Griffin, and they also released 3 new game modes.
Oh, sick!
They got Lego Fortnite now, which is like Terraria, basically.
Cool.
And they got Rocket Racing, which is made by the developers of Rocket League. It's a racing game. And they also have Fortnite Festival, which is a rhythm game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not like, I guess that's not what I'm interested in going into with Fortnite, but I mean, I'm glad someone's doing it, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
No new Guitar Hero game in a while.
No new Guitar Hero game in a while. No new Rock Band in a while. But I feel like Rock Band's just consistently releasing DLC songs and
they're
stuff.
just doing DLC for Rock Band 4.
That's cool. I mean, where do you go after putting a real guitar in there,
That was Rocksmith, and that game bombed. So
no, there was like a individual note, like there was like a Rocksmith type of guitar. Well, it was like a MIDI guitar that was in Rock Band 4.
Oh,
yeah,
wow!
I know.
Who could have seen that coming?
I know. Rock Band's fun. I do miss that, but I guess now it's like, I don't know. If I was a real Hitman, what am I going to do? Go home and play Hitman?
Yeah, exactly. We got to get your practice in,
Did you discover a lot of music through Guitar Hero and Rock Band?
Yeah.
I discovered a ton, yeah.
I specifically remember playing Slow Ride by Foghat a bunch of times.
That's sick.
And I thought he was saying sneezy instead of sleazy at one point.
Nice.
So I went in and I yelled that at my brother because I was undiagnosed autism. Just did that for no reason. And
That's so cool.
My mom thought I was yelling sleazy at him, and she was like, "You can't do that." And I was like, I got so confused because I was like, "What does sneezy have to do with anything?"
I have a specific memory of like me telling my dad that I was playing Talk Dirty to me on Guitar Hero at like the age of like 10 years old, and he was like, "Dude, he was like, no, you can't play that song." And I was like, "What? What's wrong with it?" Like, I didn't understand the like the innuendo in that song at all.
Yeah.
But let's hop into it.
Welcome back to the Saint Augustinus podcast.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm one of your hosts, Dawson. He, him pronouns.
I'm your other host, Carson, and I'm having a bummer day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one thing we talked about. But,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I woke up to that, and I was like, all right.
Unfortunate.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, there will be other cool opportunities. It's all right. Yeah. We just got back from those Blissmas shows.
Yeah, how are those?
Amazing.
Hell
so
yeah.
good. Big shout out Better Lovers for having us. Shout out It Dies Today for being like massively cool to us.
Mm-hmm.
Greyhaven also like fucking murdered. Greyhaven played like one of the best sets I've ever seen them play.
Hell yeah.
It was dope. And just like getting to hang out with them for a night was sick. And they're going to record. Maybe I shouldn't leak this, but whatever. If Brent tells me to take it out, I'll take it out. They like that night they like drove to Putney's studio to go start new Greyhaven stuff.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
We had a good time. Our set got cut short the second show.
Damn.
Because matinee shows have to run on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the bar that they did it at had going on afterwards, but it must have been something important because we played 4 songs and then they were like, "Your time's done." And I was like, "All right, our time's up."
All right. Guess...
Said goodbye to the crowd.
See you later.
It was like our 4 strongest songs though. So
yeah.
like I feel fine about it. It was just like initially I was like, what the fuck? Like we drove so far up here. Like I don't want to play 4 songs, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. They were good. They were good. Lovejoy came up with us. So did Nat Lacuna. Really, really fun. Really fun to have the 2 of them with us.
Yeah.
Played a vicious game. Played a vicious skip game. Have I told you about skip game?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Have I mentioned it on this podcast?
I don't think so.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, the skip game, we have this massive, awful Spotify playlist of just like the worst shit you can imagine. And also like things that one person in the band likes that another person in the band like hates. Not any specific person, but like you want to strategically place things like that in the playlist. And we hit shuffle on it, and you can either like the way that you lose points is by asking for a song to be skipped. The volume is very high. The volume is loud as shit. And it's just a game about willpower. And the way you gain points is by someone else skipping your song. So skipping a song you added. So it's pretty fucked up. It's a pretty fucked up game that we play.
I think I've added to that playlist.
We created a new one for this one. And this game lasted 2 drives.
Jesus
which is
Christ.
the longest a skip game has ever lasted. And Tom and Amber tied for winner.
Yeah.
Which was pretty impressive.
Did either of them ask to skip a song ever at any point?
Tom, I don't think so. But Tom loves suffering. Amber did not. I know Amber for a fact did not ask for a song to be skipped.
Yeah.
I skipped something that I just like could not do. I skipped a couple things where I was like, no, no. Yeah. So, anyway, uh, yeah, what did you do while I was up there? Played Fortnite?
Played Fortnite. Yeah, played a lot of Fortnite.
Nice.
We finished shooting a music video.
Oh,
Um,
I can't think of a funny name for him. With Grant Butler.
no, that one's been done for a while.
Shot this one with Nico then?
No, this was the other one that we shot ourselves.
Mysterious third music
the
video.
mysterious third music video. Well, it's actually going to be the second one.
Okay.
The one we're shooting with Nico is going to be the third one.
Nice.
But we shot a bunch of footage on tour, and then I edited it together, and it just wasn't feeling right. So we went to my parents' backyard and shot performance footage. And all of this on the worst camcorder we could find.
Nice. That's great. Yeah.
$20 on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's like 240p max.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And then I took that footage and I re-edited the entire video, and it's great now.
That's awesome.
So 2 out of 3 music videos completely done.
That's great.
Yeah. We're probably going to shoot the third one either late this month or early next month.
Very cool.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, Bummer Hill has that going on. My other band, we've had some shakeups with how we're doing things. No member shakeups this time, but
good.
We realized, like, I was talking to Lovejoy about it, and I was like, the level of like audio quality that we can put out now is like pretty comparable to what a lot of people are doing, like in the studio.
Yeah.
And we're just doing that out of Ryan's bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So like, why bother going to a studio? And then Tom was like, yeah, why bother?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, why bother? So we're just going to hit the why bother button and probably just do it all ourselves.
Nice. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm a big advocate of that. I have yet to like be confident enough in my abilities to make something sound good to do that with a Dowboys thing, except for that thing that we did that never came out. Yeah, putting that out there. I don't know what's happening to that thing either. I'm like, I made that over a year ago, I think, and like finished it, like wrapped it up and everything, and I was like, I wonder what's going on with that. Because every day I'll like see it in my Dropbox, and I'm like, I listen to it, and I'm like, that's a good song.
What thing is this? Do I know about this?
Yeah, the thing I got paid a lot of money for. Do you remember that? Like right before we started the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing's
ever come of it.
Wonder what's happening with that.
I got paid, so I guess I'm not complaining, but like they haven't made me give any of the money back or anything like that. But like, that's crazy. And they loved it. They loved the song, but like never gotten anything back about it. So wow. If it came out, I don't know about it. Anyway, let's talk about this song already. Yeah, this song that we have talked about, but yeah, oh my goodness, we're gonna do it again. I don't know if I can. We're going to do it again for you. Yeah. For you listening right now. We're going to do it for you. But the song we're talking about is I Don't Care. And here's a snippet of it. And it's over. It's over. It's so over. Yeah. I love this song. It's awesome. Tom was the original guest on this. And he described this song as a series of one-liners that all add up to being like, you know, big huge epic stuff. Yeah, which is sick. I'm a fan of that. I dig that super hard. Your mileage may vary on that because Tom mentioned like that he didn't think this song was like all that basically.
So like, feel free to like kill him on Twitter, basically.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, at Tom Riffs.
Yeah.
Why don't you just bombard that fucker?
At Tom Riffs, tag him and go, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Tag him and go, bro.
Not cool, dude.
Not cool, man.
What you said about that Fall Out Boy song, that episode that isn't coming out on the main feed, fucked up, dude.
We're about to shove you down a well because of it.
I'm gonna put you in a locker and lock it. You're gonna have to call the janitor to come get you. You're done for, nerd.
Yeah.
Say all of that.
Yeah. Say all of that. I want you to tweet at Tom Riffs and just do all of that.
All of that.
I'm sure he'll love that and not think that you're a fucking piece of garbage for that.
If you get blocked, it'll be really funny.
It'll be hilarious. If I could see any of our listeners doing it, it'd be either Orange Dylan or Jason.
Yeah,
I could see either one.
Probably. I think Jason has the gumption to do that.
Jason has the gumption. Yeah, Orange Dylan does as well. But
yeah.
I
feel like Orange Dylan is probably too nice for that.
Orange Dylan might be too nice for that.
Orange Dylan is a very nice individual.
What do you like about this song?
I like pretty much everything. Honestly, this is a good ass goddamn song.
Have you seen the music video for this?
I've seen parts of it.
Yeah.
Aren't they like old?
They're like predators. Well, I think Patrick Stump might be in old age makeup. He like grabs a lady's ass really aggressively, and it's off-putting for sure.
That's so crazy.
And Joe Troman's like a flasher. He's like walking around in a trench coat, just like flashing people.
Why?
I forget what Pete Wentz is doing.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. Like, I just love the idea of like, what do you guys want to do for this music video? What if we got sex offenders?
What if we got added to the sex offender registry for our music video? And everyone's like, "Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah,
that's awesome. Man.
Run it, man."
I'll be the flasher.
I love the like funky blues riff so much. This was one of the first ever times where I like tried to copy a guitar tone because I loved it so much. And like, that's a dangerous hole to fall down gear wise, like getting the exact tone that someone else has.
Yeah.
I think it's the only time where I've done that.
That's good.
Yeah.
You stopped early.
Maybe, yeah. I feel like Josh Travis does this thing with his clean channel where he has an octave up on a clean channel, and it's like there's a lot of like shimmer reverb and stuff. I think I've maybe copied that once, but I don't think that ever got released.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
He plays for Amir now. He used to play for the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
He's one of my favorite guitar players ever. He's
yeah.
amazing. But this was like I was like, this is a good tone, and I can figure this out. And I went over to my Line 6 360 Spider, and I figured it out.
I made it work, God damn it.
Yeah, I made it work, God damn it. Yeah, my middle school band covered this song in my garage. And I remember there were a couple times where we could not practice with real drums in the garage. And my best friend from childhood, Michael, who was our drummer, had this like shitty little drum pad that we plugged into a shitty little amplifier, and it did not work at all. Like you just could not hear drums over guitars and vocals and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny.
That's pretty
looking
funny.
back on it, pretty hilarious. I think he plugged a piano sustain pedal in as the kick pedal.
That's awesome.
Which is really funny looking back on it.
That's ingenuity right there.
Yeah, for sure. We should mention it's maybe it's a good thing that we're recording this now because Foley just turned 15.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah. Did you see any of the merch drop?
I did. It was a disaster.
Yeah. It was
I didn't.
Not my favorite shirts this band has ever released.
No,
sure.
I like the crew neck.
Crew neck was cool. Yeah.
I didn't pick it up because I've got a like Christmas shop for people and shit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But the actual like merch drop, like that happening was apparently like a disaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they. I didn't bother going for the blue vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, no, that shit is going to be because they only made 2,500.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any like, it doesn't have Pavlov or
No, as far
Lullaby
as
on
I
it or
know,
anything.
as
Okay.
far as I know, the only difference is that it's
That it's blue.
it's blue and it's a quadruple gatefold.
Well, now I'm kind of bummed I don't have it.
Yeah, I mean, but like, it like
Yeah.
it's cool, but it doesn't. I mean, if it had Pavlov and all that on it, I would
Yeah.
probably go for it. But it was like, I don't know what they were thinking, only dropping 2,500 for that.
Yeah.
It's like I get it, alt cover and all that, but like that's the only repress that they dropped, and like the original
That is wild. That like doesn't seem like obviously they could have sold like way more.
They absolutely could have. They could have dropped a probably 10,000 variant,
Yeah.
like black or something, lasts for a week or two,
Yeah.
probably, because like
Yeah.
the original pressing for that record is pretty hard to find now. Apparently,
Yeah. I haven't found it, but like
I found one like 2 years ago or something.
80 more than that.
No, I just paid normal price for it.
Oh, you got a first pressing of it?
Not first pressing, but it's a color pressing. Like
Yeah, no, I had that color pressing too.
yeah, one disc is red and one's yellow.
Yeah, I had that one also.
I don't think it's a gatefold. It might.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, so I mean,
Which is a bummer.
it is a bummer, but glad I didn't pay $80 for no gatefold 2LP.
Both of the clipping horror albums are triple gatefold,
Mm-hmm.
and like
Same with the self-titled.
it's so cool. I love
Yeah,
it. I
they
love
put
the
a lot of
triple
effort
gatefold.
into their packaging.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that Clipping decided to put intro from fucking Visions of Bodies Being Burned on the vinyl, because
Yeah, because the intro on There Existed is not on there.
It's not on there. Same with self-titled.
And the interludes aren't on there either.
Nope.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which is very strange, but the intro is terrifying on that album.
Oh
so
yeah, it's pretty scary.
I was very glad that they did that. But yeah, a lot of fans. Like I checked the Reddit because I wanted to see how the drop had gone and all that. Like I checked the Fall Out Boy Reddit and the Vinyl Releases subreddit, and it was like very clearly impacted heavily by bots and stuff. Scalpers and resellers, like that.
Mhm.
Minutes after the drop had gone live, there were eBay listings for like $250 plus for that pressing, and like it has not even shipped yet. So like it's
awesome.
just very transparently the robots just fucking taking these and reselling them, and like fans who actually ordered the record are getting their orders canceled. Because
Wow.
I guess bot detection on this.
What a fucking disaster, dude.
Yeah. So if you landed one, good job. If you didn't, rest in peace. A lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
So
If you bought one just for me and Dawson, like just as a little gift,
just as a funny little gift.
that's a way you could be a guest without us asking you, if you bought it for us.
If you bought,
But it has to, it's like inserting one coin into a claw machine. You
yeah,
have to buy it for both of us.
yeah.
Yeah.
This claw machine takes 2 coins.
Too. 1 quarter and then another quarter.
Exactly.
And that quarter has a quadruple gatefold.
Yeah.
This song is like very important to me in that like this is kind of such a it's a weird one
Mm-hmm.
in their discography, and I love the weirdness.
Yeah.
And this has stayed in the set list for a long time, which I've always thought was cool. Hearing this live is like always a blast.
They usually play this one live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen them not play it. Yeah, they've always played it every time I've seen them. So
Yeah.
which is sick.
That is sick.
There isn't any part of this I don't like. I just think there are better songs on this
Yeah.
record.
I think what it does well, it does really well. Like the lyrics, like all being one-liners, like it's just heater after
Heater
heater,
after heater after
and then
heater.
like it sounds like big.
Yeah.
It sounds big as hell. I think that's helped in part by the like the drums are just like Andy is just keeping that four on
Yeah,
the floor.
Tom brought up that he doesn't think Andy ever is not hitting the kick.
I think he isn't in the bridge,
yeah.
but the entire rest of the song, I think he's
Kick
just
is on
slamming that shit for the
quarter notes
entire
the
shit.
whole time, yeah.
So that it's very danceable because of that as well.
Mhm.
Because there's a constant pulse throughout the entire song.
Yeah.
And like Tom was talking about how like the chords were arranged, like so because this isn't in a drop tuning, like it's just standard, but it
It's just
sounds
standard,
like
yeah.
it's in drop D at least.
Yeah.
Just because it's like big as fuck. Like you get from the verses into the chorus,
Yeah.
and you're like, whoa, big music.
Yeah.
You know that's a genre, big music.
What is big music?
The Joshua Tree by U2 is big music.
Okay.
It's like
By that extension is like Sigur Rós big music? Like,
I've not listened to Sigur Rós, so I can't speak to that. But
is like OK Computer big music that?
No.
Or? Oh, okay.
OK
Right.
Computer's not big music. It's like it's kind of it's a comical label, but it's like it's a real thing. You gotta
I love
believe me.
big music.
Yeah,
That's pretty
big
funny.
music.
Is title track big music?
No.
Okay. I'm not getting it. I don't think I'm gonna figure this out tonight.
It's like stadium music, but like not Imagine
Oh,
Dragons.
okay.
Yeah, stadium music before that
So
meant Imagine
what is
Dragons.
it? Like, is it just U2?
No.
Okay. Foo Fighters?
No. What aren't you understanding about big music? I've given you one example and nothing else.
We'll give you one other example.
The Unforgettable Fire by U2.
God damn it. You can't give me two. You can't give me two U2 based examples.
Okay, I'll give you a different example.
Okay.
I'm sure like I'm going to feel really stupid when I'm looking this up and I'm like, damn, I should have fucking thought of that. But I mean, big music can be very swag. Let's see. Gang of Youths makes big music.
Okay. Never listened to Gang of Youth.
Me neither.
What about Broken Social Scene? Arcade Fire? Is Arcade Fire big music?
No. Neither of them.
I hate this discussion because everything I think might be big music is not big music.
Once Upon a Time by Simple Minds is big music.
Shut up.
I'm not joking. That's big music.
Okay. Is there a Fall Out Boy song that could be classified as big music?
Probably not. Big music basically means like it's like rooted in post punk.
Okay.
So like it's bombastic post punk is basically what it is.
I hate this, man. This sucks. This is garbage.
It's awesome. Shout out big music.
Shout out big music, I guess. Yeah.
Which I don't care is not big music.
It sounds really big.
It does sound big, but that doesn't make big music. This is a crazy discussion that's happening in this group chat. I wish we could talk about it on the podcast.
I like
This is like your friend is about to jump into a big fire and you have to talk him out of it.
I don't what I have to talk them down out of jumping into the fire.
I have to talk them
like,
down.
I'm gonna drink acid rain.
I'm gonna stand
Please
outside in a hurricane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump into floodwaters. It's like,
I'm
no,
I'm gonna try and make money off being a storm chaser. Don't.
I'm gonna star in the next Kevin Spacey film. It's like, no, don't do that.
Wasn't he in a movie?
Yeah, this dog shit ass movie. I think he plays like a hitman or something.
He plays like a hitman or a stalker. It's one of those two.
Yeah,
It's
appropriate casting.
Cool.
I feel really bad for everyone who was in the movie with him, unless they were like, yeah, I think he's like cool now or whatever.
Well, one of the guys that his manager is like a guy who wrote a one-hit wonder with his brother.
Mm.
Um,
No wonder he's latching on to Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. And he's like been behind him this entire time, like post cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that we get another Kevin Spacey Christmas address.
Yeah.
This year. We didn't get one last year. I missed him.
I missed his psychotic ramblings at the camera about how he's innocent now.
Well, the best one was, I think 2 years ago, he did one where he was like, don't kill yourself. From me, Kevin Spacey. Like, it was like, and I was like, all right, well.
Hey, me, Kevin Spacey, don't kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself, because I would like to sexually harass you.
Hey, especially if you are underage and a child.
Don't kill yourself.
Kevin Spacey, would very much like to meet you.
God damn. This is not good. I mean, it's great.
It's great. Awesome bit. Let's end it there.
Well, yeah, let's call it. Yeah, standout lyrics.
Standout lyrics. Say my name and his in the same breath. I dare you to say they taste the same.
Yeah. Which is not him saying, think about how good my homie is at sex.
It is not that.
Like I thought it was originally. I'm watching Jackie just sit in their car right now, and it's.
Are they okay?
Yeah. I hope so.
They look like they're having a dilemma.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Can they see us?
I don't know.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know if they can. Well, this is interesting.
This is very interesting. Oh, they can see us. That's crazy. Imagine you're sitting in your car and you got, where did they go?
Oh, they're parking. It's all good.
Okay, I looked away for 2 seconds and they completely vanished.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that line does not mean, think about how good my homie is at sex.
I wish it would. That
would be really funny.
That would be hilarious. There's only like one lyric on Genius that doesn't have an annotation, and that's erase myself and let go, started over again in Mexico. Which, like,
I feel like that, like, I know what that means.
It's sort of self-explanatory, but at the same time, it's not.
Yeah. It's like, how does this relate to the song?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what do we think that the song is about overall? And like, how do these bars and lyrics stand out? And like, hi, Jackie, smile.
Hey, no, you're good. Have a seat. Oh, yeah. You're good. Do you want to talk about I Don't Care by Fall Out Boy?
I don't care about that song.
Whoa.
I'm kidding. I care a little bit. It's pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
That's
you. We could see you in your car this entire time. You looked very stressed out at the end.
I was. So I'm gonna wait. Just cut this out. But
okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Well, glad you're okay, Jackie. That's the Jackie hour.
Yeah, that's the Jackie 15 seconds.
Yeah. Tune in next time for Jackie to say some more funny things.
I really do like The Best of Us Can Find Happiness in Misery.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fun. I think this is a fuck it we ball type of track. It's very cool.
It's fuck it we ball, and it feels like related to like struggles with fame as well. We went into that I hate to keep referencing last time we talked about this
Yeah.
song,
Yeah.
but like we did go into that, so I want to touch on it again. I feel like the overall meaning of this song is like, and this is partially serviced by how every line is just like a different heater.
Mm-hmm.
Is just like trying your best not to give a fuck about what the tabloids and shit are saying about you.
Yeah.
I don't I don't know if I fully believe him when he says I don't care.
Yeah.
But because like that it's like a,
Well, he doesn't care what you think,
as long as it's about him.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, it could be like, man, the paparazzi is like fucking cringe, or it could be like, man, paparazzi's like talking about me. That's crazy.
I like the paparazzi being cringe. That's fun.
They are very cringe.
They're pretty cringe. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them personally.
No. Yeah. They follow you everywhere.
Me especially.
You
I can't leave my
yeah.
house.
Yeah. And what are you gonna do? Put on a disguise? You're so tall.
I'm very easy to spot.
Dude, straight up, I thought Andy Williams, formerly of Every Time I Die, currently of AEW Wrestling.
That's awesome.
I thought he was going to be like your height, and he was only like 2 inches taller than me when I met him
That's
at
crazy.
Blissmas, and I was like, damn. I was like, shit.
Wow. That's like, oh,
You're
God.
so much taller than that guy. Like,
That's
it's
crazy.
insane.
There was someone I met. Oh, I reconnected with some friends that I met in 2017 at a 5-week filmmaking intensive in North Carolina.
Where you first heard Young and Menace, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Where I first heard, I'm surprised you remembered that. That's crazy.
Listen, I've been doing this podcast with you for almost a year now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is very crazy to think about. But yeah, I reconnected with 2 friends that I met from there because like they've lived in Georgia like this entire time. We just haven't hung out.
That's very funny. Yeah.
We hung out one time like a year or 2 after the intensive, and then just never again for some reason.
Nice.
But I'd forgotten like how short they were. I mean, it's.
Were you shorter at the time?
No, I don't think so. I settled into my height like pretty early on.
Damn, that's crazy.
I think I think a few years ago I was only a couple inches shorter max.
Yeah.
But I mean it's 2 girls. They're both like 5'5", 5'6".
Damn. And to you, to them, you're a skyscraper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was so much taller than both of them, and like I commented to one of them, I was like, "You're short," and she was like, "I'm like taller than the average height for a woman
for a
in
gal.
America."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's crazy. You're still short."
Yeah, that is nuts.
Yeah, but I mean, great hanging out with them again. We're gonna do it more often now.
Very sick. Very sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall is Pete Wentz?
5'8"?
Yeah, I was gonna say 5'8". I feel like he's 5'8".
Hey, Maddie, how tall is Pete Wentz?
Like 5'6".
5'6".
5'6".
Let's fact check this.
I'm gonna say 5'5".
5'5" to 5'6". That's a brutal indictment of Pete Wentz by Maddie Caffrey.
I stand by it.
I believe you.
I know his other
Dimensions.
His other dimensions.
His other measurements.
What do you mean by that?
That's how you get your lottery numbers.
Yeah.
You add up all of Pete Wentz's dimensions.
Okay, Pete Wentz, he's 5'6"? Holy shit.
Wow.
You're right.
Wow.
I
Wow.
can't believe y'all thought he was 5'8".
We gave him too much credit.
Short basis, but his dick tall.
If you add his dick, he's like, what, 6 foot?
Pete Wentz walking around with that slammer, goddamn.
Pete Wentz walking around with 3 legs or something, you know? Is that sexual harassment? Should we cut that out?
No.
All right.
Speculation on someone's penis? No, it's fine.
Okay.
we've done much worse.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like we've speculated on the sexuality of celebrities like way more often.
Probably a little bit. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You can't prove anything in a court of law.
That's right.
If you were to bring up these recordings, we would claim manic episodes and get off scot-free.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell you if that's our real strategy, dear listener. You don't know what the fuck we're going to do. You
don't know my next move. I'll tell you who does, though.
I just did a little dodge.
Patrick Stump knows my next move.
Really?
Praising him on this song.
So true.
I do think it's pretty crazy that this like song is like he's so not over singing until the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that something that both you and Maddie have brought up that I didn't really notice until we started doing this podcast was his over singing in verses post hiatus. I feel like this is a perfect example of his dynamics.
Yeah.
This song dynamically, vocally, I think he's doing what he does perfectly. And like, it's cool that he can just kind of call up a big chorus in this period of time with their writing. And now it's not that the big choruses aren't like as big, they're just diminished by his over singing in the verse sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, dude, we know you can sing. Just like make it easier for us to sing along.
Yeah.
You know? This song's really easy to sing along with. Mm-hmm. Until the chorus. The chorus is up there, but
and then the bridge is fuck you die time.
Yeah, the bridge is crazy. Mm-hmm. And that's awesome. It's like a guitar solo. I mean, it's like essentially the same as a guitar solo. And there is a guitar solo like underneath the last chorus.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
That guitar solo reminds me of Sonic Adventure 2.
It reminds me of guitar.
Whoa. No way.
I'm sorry. I hate to give like snarky things when you're like this reminds me of this video game thing, and I'm like,
I mean, yeah, it's fair.
I just don't know video game soundtracks as well as you do.
I mean, listen, the only one you need to know is Sonic Adventure 2.
Does that have City Escape on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I know one song from
you know that much, which is good.
And then I know the Shadow the Hedgehog music pretty well.
I Am All of Me.
I Am All of Me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a banger.
That song is sick.
I want to cover that one, but it's like surprisingly difficult.
No, literally, we tried to work out a cover of it in 2019, and I couldn't figure it out.
It's like, so.
I was like, this is so strange.
Yeah.
What's the name of the band that does it?
Crush 40.
Yeah.
They're goated.
Yeah. Crush 40 was one of my top. Was in my Spotify Wrapped in that year because I spent so much fucking time trying to figure out I Am All of Me.
That's awesome.
That song's great. That song is sick.
Yeah. Fucking if you have any friends that discount Sonic soundtracks, you need to kill them.
Yeah.
You can't convince them otherwise. Kill them.
Well,
this is a subliminal message from me, Dawson. Kill them. You'll get away with it.
You'll get away with it.
You can figure it out.
For sure.
Kill them.
I hope this never happens again.
What do you mean?
Where we have to re-record an episode. And then I have to come up with new thoughts. Or I have to remember what I said in the previous one.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's like we're doing a second episode on the song.
it feels like, I mean, because we are.
We are, yeah. But the first one isn't getting released.
It feels like as I bring up points, it feels like I'm experiencing deja vu.
Yeah, same.
And like
this is more of a case study than it is a new episode.
Yeah, it's a case study on the willpower of two podcasters who've never had to re-record an episode again.
Man. Yeah.
Which, good on us for not having to re-record an episode until this point.
I'm impressed. We've had bad episodes where I've been like, we could have re-recorded that, but
a couple technical issues on some episodes.
Sure. I think we should just roll with these microphones.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed by now, we're not using the SM7Bs this time.
Dude, Grant had me do, because I did like a one-take vocal thing for like one of our songs on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And, not to pull back the curtain too much, everybody, but I was originally gonna not lip sync to another take, but I was going to scream along to another take that we were gonna use, so that the take that I used on camera was if there was something fucked up about it, or if I was losing my voice, it would be fine because I had 3 other takes to choose from.
I feel like everyone does that.
Everyone does that. I ended up actually using the take that was on camera.
Holy shit.
I know, pretty crazy. But my point here is Grant Butler pulled through with maybe the best sounding microphone that I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
$400 Audio-Technica. I was like, what is this thing? And
what?
he was like, I don't know. It just had really good reviews. And I was like, it spanks, dude. It's awesome. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm in a predicament with the SM7B though, because remember how Ryan Chandler Love broke it? I'm saying his full legal name so that you could find him and blame him.
Yeah.
Ryan fucked up the SM7B. I could still record with it, but the mic cable has fallen out of it once or twice, and yeah. And it also can't go on a stand and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the jig is broken.
Yeah, well,
found out that Shure has a 6-month waiting list on repairing it.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, and I can't just buy the parts outright. They're proprietary to Shure.
Oh, okay.
I would literally have to buy another SM7B and then take it apart and then return it.
That was going to be my next question. That would be very funny.
No, I think I'm just gonna buy that Audio-Technica one.
Yeah, I mean,
just be like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Send me that mic.
Yeah. No, I might.
Yeah, because I want to look into it. But yeah, my SM7B is currently with my bandmate Ryan. He was recording vocals for some other thing. And he was doing that to record for it and also to see if we could record vocals in his apartment and not get a noise complaint. And he did not get a noise complaint, and he was screaming. So,
oh, that's sick.
Things are looking up, but that also means that the SM7B is in fucking 20 minutes outside of Buckhead or something. So,
well,
what can you do? And I woke up too late to go get it from him. So
that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'm ready to rate this thing.
Yeah.
The good news is we get to spin again because last time we spun,
I don't even
get some dog shit.
I don't even remember what we spun.
We got Parker Lewis Can't Lose, which I don't want to do that song.
Imagine we get it again this time. But yeah, I'm ready to. Yeah, I feel like we at least touched on everything that we talked about last time.
Yeah, for sure.
Shorter episode,
but
that'll happen. This won't happen again.
Hopefully not. It probably will.
We're gonna do everything we can to make it not happen again.
I'm gonna spin this fucking wheel.
Well, we haven't rated it yet.
Oh, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Yeah.
My last rating. Last time we did this, it was an 8. Still an 8.
And I'm gonna roll out that carpet and not die while I do it, like I did last time. Thank you so much for listening. If you still are listening, if you're not, fuck you. Follow our bands at the Callous Cowboys on Instagram, at Callous Cowboys on Twitter. Follow my band at Bummerhill on Instagram, at BummerhillATL on Twitter. Follow the podcast at The Dreaded Wheel on Twitter. Subscribe to our Patreon for new other episodes that aren't about Fall Out Boy. The next Made You Listen will go up sometime mid to early next week. Yeah. We thought we were going to get to do it today, and then we could not do it today. I'm going to New York City, baby. He's going to New York City. So yeah. But that's coming. We are going to record it. Yeah. So Patreon listeners get more episodes. $5 tier gets you everything, and there's a $10 tier if you want to be nice. Yeah. Be a wheel man. Be a wheel man rather than a wheel guy. I hear wheel men are very cool and sexy. Yeah, let's spin this damn ass wheel and get the fuck out of here.
Yes, please. All right, here we go.
It's going. And
kind of appropriate for the season. Wow. I'm so glad we're not doing this. You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
Yeah, we got a Christmas song.
A Christmas one.
You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. So join us next time for that one.
Yeah.
Bye.